The rain was a cold, relentless sheet, blurring the edges of the gray marble headstone and reflecting the raw agony in my chest. Standing alone at my wife Ilara's grave, while our two adult children, Sarah and Marcus huddled together beneath a large, dry tent, felt like a visual representation of the last 5 years of my life. Ilara was the sun in our universe, and with her gone, the family cohesion instantly dissolved. I had spent the entire service stoically holding my grief, only to have it completely obliterated the very next morning. I was barely awake, still navigating the crushing silence of a home without her, when the doorbell rang. Standing on the porch, wearing the exact same somber black outfits from the funeral, were Sarah, Marcus, and their respective spouses. Marcus didn't offer a hug or condolences. He didn't even ask if I'd slept. He simply pulled a large, laminated real estate brochure out of his jacket and said, in a voice as cold as yesterday's rain, Dad, we need to talk about the house. You're alone now, and this place is too big. We found a lovely condo for you, and we're listing this place by the end of the week. They had waited less than 12 hours after their mother's burial to try and seize the house she and I built together, the house that held her very last breath. Their assumption was complete. Grief had made me weak, old age had made me irrelevant, and the $2. 5 million equity in the property was ripe for the taking. What they didn't know was that Ilara, the gentlewoman they barely visited, had spent her last months meticulously rewriting the family's financial script, making this very house the centerpiece of a devastating final lesson in filial duty and respect. Was I wrong to use Ilara's posthumous legal maneuvering to crush their greed in the most public and financially painful way possible? Or did their staggering, heartless impatience justify every cent of the retribution that followed? Tell me, if your own children tried to evict you the day after your spouse's funeral, would you accept the cruelty, or would you unlock a final, shocking surprise? My name is Robert and I am 68 years old. I retired 10 years ago from a long career in insurance underwriting, a field that taught me the value of fine print and the certainty of human risk. Ilara was everything to me, and her 5-year battle with cancer consumed our world. The house they coveted was a sprawling 4-bedroom property in a prime coastal suburb, purchased decades ago and now worth about $5 million, with no mortgage remaining. This was the asset my children, Sarah, 42, an entitled boutique owner, and Marcus, 39, a mid-level tech executive, had always eyed. They viewed it as their guaranteed inheritance, something they were owed, regardless of their behavior. Their behavior during Ilara's illness was, frankly, abysmal. They visited only when prompted, often bringing their cameras to capture supportive family moments for social media, then quickly vanishing. They complained about the smell of medication, the time it took to drive to the house, and the inconvenience of having to be on call. I was the primary caregiver, living in a constant state of exhaustion and grief, while they continued their self-absorbed lives, only checking in to ask me about the status of the life insurance policy or the house maintenance schedule Ilara noticed, too, in her last 6 months, she was often awake late at night, and we talked for hours. She saw the lack of genuine compassion, the transactional nature of their affection. It was during these quiet, final conversations that she began to rewrite her will, not to punish, but to teach. She knew they would target the house immediately. It was too valuable, too convenient for their lifestyle planning. So, when Marcus presented the real estate brochure, a tacky, glossy photo of a small, soulless condo, I didn't yell. I looked directly at the listing price they were offering, $400,000, conveniently low and far below market value. Marcus, Sarah, I said, keeping my voice level, this is not appropriate. Your mother was buried yesterday. We know, Dad. Sarah cut in, her tone dripping with fake sympathy, but we're thinking practically. You'll be fine in a smaller place, and the money from the sale. The money from the sale will cover my wife's medical expenses and final arrangements. I countered, though our finances were solid. No, Dad, the life insurance already covered all that. Marcus corrected, revealing how closely he had been tracking the policy payouts. The house equity is *clean*. We found a lovely 2-bedroom condo near the golf club. You'll love it. We can sell this place easily for $2.5 million, and we can all move on. The audacity was staggering. They hadn't come to comfort me. They had come to liquidate me. I dismissed them coldly, telling them I needed time to grieve. They left visibly frustrated but confident that my grief would soon turn to submission. That afternoon, I contacted Mr. Davies Ilara's long-time estate lawyer. He was a kind man, but he understood Ilara's steel. Robert, he said, his voice grave, Ilara didn't want you to do this alone. She left you a final set of instructions, and I've already filed the necessary paperwork. Ilara's final instructions were an ingenious, 2-part legal maneuver. Part 1, the ** living trust modification. ** Ilara had secretly modified the house's deed. She established a specific living trust, named the ** Ilara A. Grant Family Preservation Trust. ** Crucially, the house was placed entirely within this trust. I was named the sole ** manager and beneficiary * for life. The trust documents stipulated that the house could not be sold, mortgaged, or transferred while I was alive and residing there. Part 2, the ** conditional inheritance clause. ** The trust included a devastating kicker for Sarah and Marcus. They could only access their share of the residual estate, primarily the $1.5 million. In blue-chip stocks, they thought they would get instantly if and only if they met a specific high-bar condition. They had to sign a legal agreement explicitly stating they would respect and provide care for Robert for the duration of his life, with specific metrics for visitation, assistance, and emotional support. Failure to sign the agreement or breach of its terms would instantly redirect their entire inheritance to the Ilara Grant Hospice Fund Ilara hadn't just secured my home. She had engineered a legal time bomb set to detonate the moment they revealed their true character. I called Marcus and Sarah 2 days later and asked them to come back to the house for a final, difficult discussion regarding Ilara's estate. They arrived immediately, wearing greedy, hopeful masks. So that's the situation I was in. My children, Sarah and Marcus, tried to seize my $2.5 million home the day after their mother's funeral, completely unaware that Ilara, through her final wishes, had put the house into a living trust that legally barred its sale while I was alive. Furthermore, their entire $1.5 million inheritance was now conditional on them signing a document promising lifelong care and respect for me. The moment of truth, when I would present them with their 2 choices, was upon us. Before I tell you about the shocking confrontation and the full scope of their entitlement, I want you to pause and comment below what you would have done in my shoes. Would you have accepted their inevitable, fake promise of care? Or would you have forced them to sign the agreement knowing they would violate it, triggering the inheritance redirection? I chose to hold the power. I wasn't interested in fake care. I was interested in justice and fulfilling Ilara's final wish to expose their priorities. The climax unfolded in the quiet living room, the one they wanted to measure for open houses. I sat across from them, Mr. Davies by my side, providing silent legal authority. "Thank you for coming," I began. "Since you are so concerned about my living situation and the asset value of this home, I decided we should deal with the estate immediately." I handed Marcus the first document, the *** Ilara A. Grant Family Preservation Trust ** summary. As of yesterday, this home is no longer a part of the standard probate process. It is the sole asset of this living trust. I am the manager and beneficiary. The trust stipulates that the house ** cannot be sold, transferred, or mortgaged ** as long as I, Robert Grant, am alive and residing here. Marcus snatched the document, scanning the legalese. "What? This is ridiculous. Dad, you signed the old will. This is manipulation." "No, Marcus. Your mother signed this amendment 6 weeks ago. It is legally sound." Mr. Davies confirmed quietly, "The house stays with Robert." Sarah's face crumpled in true, genuine shock. The dollar too. $5 million sale they counted on was gone, locked away for decades. "Fine," Sarah shrieked. "So we get the stocks, the dollar one. $5 million equity portfolio. We need that money now, Dad." I smiled sadly. That brings us to the second document. I handed them 2 copies of the ** Conditional Inheritance Agreement **. "Your mother foresaw the challenges of grief and transition," I explained. "The remaining $1, $5 million of her estate, the stocks you're so eager for, are now contingent. You must sign this contract, promising to provide ** lifelong filial care and emotional respect ** for me. This includes structured visitation logs, participation in holidays, and explicit clauses against financial intimidation or attempts to contest the trust. It is a legal contract, and any demonstrable breach redirects the funds." Marcus threw his copy onto the coffee table. "Are you serious? You're forcing us to sign a contract to love you." "No," I corrected. "I'm forcing you to choose between your greed and your last shred of pretense. If you sign, you get the $1, $5 million, but you forfeit the house * and *. You have to be decent human beings for the rest of my life. If you don't sign, or if you violate the terms, the entire $1, $5 million goes immediately to the Ilara Grant Hospice Fund." The room was silent. They looked at the $1, $5 million on the paper, then at the requirements of ***, respect ***, and ***, care ***. It was a bridge too far for their self-absorption. Sarah, driven by her immediate need for cash, finally signed, her hand trembling. Marcus, after a tortured 5 minutes, signed as well, his signature a frantic, angry scrawl. They were trapped. They took the bait. The aftermath, the house was safe. They immediately began the charade of care, forced, stiff Sunday visits, and overly bright, clearly mandated phone calls. It lasted exactly ** 3 weeks **. Sarah, annoyed by the required visitation log, canceled a scheduled visit to go on an unannounced ski trip. Marcus, furious that I politely refused to pay for his new car despite the $1, $5 million soon to be his, sent me a nasty, aggressive email that included the line, "You're a miserable old man, and Mom would be ashamed." I waited 24 hours. Then I had Mr. Davies file the documents, the signed agreement, the visitation log detailing Sarah's absence, and the email from Marcus. The breach was clear, undeniable, and contractual asterisk. The $1. 5 million was immediately liquidated and transferred to the Elara Grant Hospice Fund. They tried to sue. They claimed elder abuse and coercion. Mr. Davies simply presented their signatures, their calculated greed, and their documented breach of contract. Their case was thrown out. They lost the house, they lost the inheritance, and they lost their reputations. I still live in the house Elara and I built, secure and alone, but finally at peace, knowing my wife's final act saved me from a life of financial exploitation and redirected their greed to a meaningful purpose. Like this video, if you believe a mother's final will is the ultimate form of protection. Subscribe for more stories where conditional inheritance exposes the true cost of entitlement. Share your final thoughts on Elara's ingenious trust in the comments section below. I'll see you all in the next story.